So I guess let's see with one of the more intriguing heroes for me, Black Power. What was the idea to have this hero centered in pretty much the cauldron of like racial strife that was the 70s?
Well, the thing is, Black Power first appeared in The World Without Superheroes #4. It was a story about this, just like the secret military faction of in World War Superheroes. In A World Without Superheroes, there was a black component because remember, militaries were segregated. The Vietnam War is when they first were integrated, but in this alternate reality, the black and white military was never integrated. They were still segregated. So we had Panther X was a secret project, the black component of the white military superhero faction, and then they break away. So Justice, Freedom, Power, they basically have to apprehend them in the 4th issue, and we have Huey P. Newton, we have Bobby Seale of the Black Panthers, and we have Muhammad X, who's really Muhammad Ali, who are drafted. So this is like a what-if story of what if Muhammad Ali went to Vietnam, what would happen? And the story was so popular, people really liked the story, so that 2 years later, I decided to tell the story of how everything actually went down. So Bronx Heroes 2.0 is the origin story of how they got to this battle here.
So Black Panthers pretty much became Black Power became just a runaway hit.
Yeah, Black Power became a runaway hit because it was based on the real life of. He was influenced by Muhammad Ali. My dad was a boxer. Muhammad Ali was one of his major influences. I grew up enjoying Muhammad Ali and seeing his struggle, how he started. Really, he's really not giving credit for it, but he kind of really started the whole anti-war movement with black soldiers tearing up their draft cards and not going to the Vietnam War, even though they credit other, they credit like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Muhammad Ali did it first. And so Muhammad X is this alternate reality version of him going into the Vietnam War and actually creating that rift within the war and having a revolution. So it's a what if. It's almost like what if the Black Panthers and the Civil Rights Movement actually succeeded and they got what they wanted, which was 44 acres of land and their own sovereign state within the United States. That was what the black movement, the Black Power movement was about. Was about not just equal rights, but equal land and equal opportunity, and a chance for young black people to build stuff on their own without the dependency of the government.
Okay. What about this other fantasy comic you have over here?
This is The Adventures of Baron Ambrosia. It's based off of 2 television shows. One show is Bronx Flavor, which was aired on BronxNet for several years, and the Culinary Adventures of Baron Ambrosia, which was on the Cooking channel. So this is a book that we premiered in New York Comic Con 2 years ago, and it's basically a one-shot book about the adventures of the culinary ambassador of the Bronx, Baron Ambrosia. So we have different stuff here. Oops, lost a page. But Baron Ambrosia. We have his real photo in here. So this is a real life Bronx hero, Baron. He's a real person that really exists in the real world. That's him. So we're promoting this book here as well as the Bronx Heroes. And like myself, Baron is a self-starter. It started his own TV show. It went from public access and into the mainstream. So I like people who are self-motivated and entrepreneurs and are willing to educate and help people realize their own goals and dreams and make them a reality.
All right. Thanks for hanging with me, Ray.
Cool. Love the shirt.
Okay, this is Z/ with Hole in the Wall signing off.